Hey, this is AJ Tatum with Tatum Digital Agency, and today I want to share with you one of Google's best kept secrets. It's entirely free, and it's going to generate more exposure for you, especially on Google, so I'm going to get right to it. So as you can see, we're looking at Google My Business, which you can find at business.google.com. If you're not familiar or haven't heard that term before, Google My Business is basically an online property that Google is giving away to businesses for free. Now I'll talk about the reasons that they'd want to do that. A Google My Business listing is kind of like the yellow pages that we used to have back in the good old days. You have to buy an ad, and maybe you have to even pay extra to get a headline or your company name in bold. Well, Google is actually giving away a listing, and it's far better than the yellow pages. It's dynamic. You can have searchers get directions, you can drive them to your website. You can actually have them just click a button and call you right away. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with your website. You don't even actually have to have a website. You can have a Google My Business profile or account from stage one. So it's entirely separate directory listing that is dynamic and made for your business. Google wants to do this because the more time that you spend on Google, the more that you become reliant on their products. And when they're able to sell you advertising through pay-per-click campaigns or YouTube campaigns or various different channels, they really just want to keep you on Google and keep you relying on Google. So just to give you a sense of what it looks like whenever someone who is searching online comes across a Google My Business listing, I've gone ahead and let's just type in Tatum Digital Agency here. As you can see, this is my Google My Business profile. You got photos down here. I can see photos. I have my service area, our primary service area, hours of operation right here. You can see that I've recently opened, so it tells you that it's actually fairly new. You can easily click on my phone number. I have appointments, so you can schedule an appointment online. You can list products, you can ask a question, you can send it to your phone, write a review, and you can also see posts that I've put on there. So a lot of really useful information comes out of this. So how is this being presented? How is this information right here along the side of an organic result? So let's try searching for something completely different. I'm going to search for Fairfax restaurants, and what you see here is what's called the Google 3-pack. So let me actually get rid of some of this information here, and basically this is what Google has as being the top 3 listings. Other than that, you sometimes would have ads and organic results, things that really, that in order to get in this top listings on this front page, you really have to put a lot of effort into your SEO campaign. But if we go into this 3-pack, you can view all, and then you can kind of, again, see, so there we got the ads, but if you click on one of these restaurants, you can go, they have the option to reserve a table, order pickup, website, directions, save, call, has health and safety information, the menu, the reservations link, phone number, popular times even. So this is a great example of a Google My Business listing. So we have a lot of information here, but as you can see, for someone who's doing a search online and they want to find out more information, having this area right here at the top of the page is really key. As we go down for their page, we get the organic results, but they're not free. As I mentioned, this has to do a lot with your website, and it has to do a lot with it goes into your SEO campaign. So in order to take advantage of all these great options within the Google My Business account profile, you need to actually have an account. Most people come to me with a variety of situations. Either they have a Google My Business account and they want to optimize it, or they never created one. If you do have a Google My Business, or if you don't, you just click that button and you're going to take you to the login. So if I click sign in, it's going to actually take you here. So actually, you would click sign in, or I'm going to click manage now. And once you do that, you can easily go in here and find and manage your business. You'd go through this process of typing in your name, and you'd add your business into Google. Now, one thing is key is that you have to have a Gmail address or an email address that is associated with your Google My Business. If you don't have a Gmail address, you can get one for free. But what I recommend doing is signing up for Google Workspace, which gives you an email address associated with your domain, along with access to Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheets, all the plethora of Google that has to offer within it. And it's about $6. The entry level plan is about $6 per user per month. Relatively cheap when you're talking about getting a really good high quality email service, and it's more than just email service. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to switch over and show you my account here. And so if I click on my businesses, I'm going to see that I have a couple businesses here. I'm going to click on Tatum Digital Agency. And here you have all the information that you can do. You have posts, info, insights, review, messages, photos, products, services. It lets you build a website. I actually haven't played with that too much, so I'm not going to get into that. But you have the option to create an ad. For some reason, it has me get custom Gmail, even though I already have it. Add a new businesses, links to ads, settings, all that sort of thing. Now, the process, let me go back to my business. What you'd want to do if you're going to create is you can add a new business and add a single business. And you would type the name in here. So just to show, I'll do test business. And I don't want to test business AJ. And what I'll go through is start putting in a category and your address, additional information about your business, very basic information. I'm not going to go into every step in the verification process, but I do want to make sure that we clarified it out. You have to start it out by going to business.google.com, and you need to log in again with a Gmail address or a Google Workspace address, email address. And whenever you log in, you just go in there and you click add a single location, and then you're going to want to claim a business. And then you'll go through the verification process, which the verification process can vary, but the most typical way, at least all the ways that I've gone through it, is that Google will send you a postcard, which usually takes about anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks. And what that postcard will do is it will have a verification code on there. So you just go to business.google.com, and you would go back to your business listing, enter the verification code, and then you've claimed that business profile. What that basically is doing is it's telling Google that, hey, you are in fact claiming this business, that you are the owner, you're receiving mail at this location. So they're going to take that as you being the owner and being verified. Until you're verified, this section right here will be unverified. It won't have that little check mark. So that's it for this video. That's pretty much the introduction to Google My Business. In the next couple of videos, what I plan to do is show you a little more of the features that you can do with it, the ways that you can really optimize your Google My Business profile. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, please click the like button below. Thank you.